How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Niche. And this is the final episode. We've worked our way through the different islands, and we finally made our way back to Adam/Bathala's homeland. It took us up to 50 episodes to get here, but finally, after settling the island, I think we can finally leave the Bathala line behind. But first, I'd like to do two things. The first thing is not to have this sound like niche ASMR. Sorry about the low energy in this video, everyone. I was really tired and really exhausted when I did this Let's Play. But I was also really excited to do it. And I was conflicted, and I was just like, you know what, I'm really excited, I want to get this last Let's Play in, so it's not at all my intention to have this sound like this is an ASMR Let's Play or something, or trying to whisper in your ear, nothing like that, okay? I'd yell in your ear all the time if I could. No, but seriously, apologize, I'm sorry, what else do you want me to do? You have my confession. Regardless, I hope all of you enjoy the finale of Niche, episode 50. You can read that in the thumbnail. Why do you need me to say it? I don't know. Let's get back to it. The first thing is to have Littell, the original member of the island, mate and pair with Titus Simi, or whoever we had set up. I think it's actually Duke. To mate and pair with Duke, actually. By doing so, they would solidify that both families have finally come back together and reunited on the island. Second goal, I would like to have a nicheling that can fly and take to the skies and land on the tree here. The natural evolution for the home or for the species that finally returns to this island, noticing that competition on the floor is fierce, and having the mutations necessary to evolve and change, we will take it upon ourselves to nest up on these trees and not compete for floor resources. And thus, we will both share the island harmoniously. That is the destiny of the Bathala tribe. And that's pretty much it. Yeah. Okay. It's an interesting thing to finally be at the end of a series, and actually beating it. I would consider this beating the game, as it were. Fun times. Okay, let's set up the mutations first. So what we're going to do is, why not already have these as wings? Now, it's more than likely going to be a 50-50 split here. One wing, one arm. But we've already begun to mutate. And I don't really need to worry about having anything that defends me from predators after being on this island for about 14 days and not being attacked by a Bariano, not being attacked by rogue males. We can safely assume that the only real threat here is gathering resources. So let's have Littell go ahead and breed with Duke. Good job. And now we will have her nest. And the next day, we will have completed the first goal. Now, what do we want for Maria? Also, I want to give a special thanks to Loneliest. Now, I know this series is relatively, I don't want to say new. It's been going on for a while, but I have been sporadic in my uploads. And when I upload things, they're usually I've said this before, but they're bulk recording, but I've also spaced out my uploads so that the following day a new episode will drop. So by the time this is recorded, I think episode 45 would have dropped. The reason I bring this up is because I want to give special thanks to Loneliest, a viewer who has given me names, girls, boys, and gender neutral names, and from this point on, we will be naming them from the list that Loneliest was able to provide. So thank you, Loneliest, for those names. And also apologies for anyone else who gives names in the later episodes, like episode 46 or 7, because by then, the series, or me recording the final episode, would have pretty much concluded. So what I think I'm going to do now is look for another breeding pair and then have them work on getting wings. Now we have to be quite careful here because we don't want to flood our tribe with homeland immunity. We can move them pretty far out without any kind of fear of attack. So we have an H and F here. He's a male. We have Lulu. He's a male. He's already matured. Mimira has matured. Titus has matured. I feel like having Titus and Mimira be a pair. Then we have Tora, H and F. We have an H and F here. We have an A in Homeland Immunity and an F. Do we have any other eligible males? I and F. How about the youngin here? Sage, Simi is an H and F. So we're gonna have to have Tara be with Fundora. No, I'm sorry. He's gonna have to be with Lulu. No, he's not. H and F. Okay. So Tara is gonna be with Fundoro. And they will press into the right here. Go ahead and do that. And I do believe... Oh, they took the meat. I do believe Littell was actually the earlier nicheling that surprised me over here. So it's kind of fun that one of the very first nichelings to greet us and to welcome us onto the island has now officially joined the tribe. Next, we'll go ahead and set mutations. And we won't be doing that. We're going straight wings now. And we don't necessarily also have to worry about getting bird beak at this point, because the moment that they mount a tree, they can start collecting. So it's not like we'll need to worry about getting berry bushes. So let's have her breed over here and set that. All right, next day. All right, it's raining. Good omen, good omen. Let's go ahead and check the children. Oh, 2 wings. We've already finished the second goal, but remember, they have to mount a tree, so they're not entirely there yet. We haven't entirely beaten this game, but we do have 2 wings. Super lucky. Oh, Sarita as well. Okay, let's go ahead and they have a C and F here, and we have a Homeland Immunity in F, so tough stuff, because again, Homeland Immunity is going to be very critical for us to balance. But let us go ahead and rename Riri. We'll call her Elise Simi, because that's her mother's name. Next, we'll go to Sarita, and we will rename her as well. I'm just checking the fertility here. It's all good. It's all good. And we will rename her. Let's not do that. We're gonna rename her something gender neutral. We'll just go to Cameron. Is it Cameron? Yeah, it's Cameron. We name her Cameron, and she is a Bathala, so she's a Simi Bathala. The first to be born to carry the Bathala line is Cameron Simi Bathala. So cool, so cool. So yeah, I mean, when they come of age, when they mature, they'll be able to take to the tree and finally take to the trees, and finally avoid competition with their ancestors. Let's go ahead and have... oh, right, I totally forgot these 2 here. Luke and Lenla. I think we've had a Lenla before. Well, I don't... never mind. I was going to change her name, but I was like, no, we got to save... Let's just save names. Let's just save names. Let's go ahead and collect that. Have Isla collect this. Collect that. Our food supply is doing so well right now. Everybody is in high spirits. In a couple of days, Anra and Lensi will pass, and these nests will empty. Let's go ahead and clear this nest. No. Honestly, clear this nest. Yeah, there you go. We're going to move Anra over here. We're going to move Luke into here, grab that, and then move back. Have Nova move into here and collect. Yeah, just making sure all the notifications are all gravy. And with that, I believe we can end the day. Oh, wait. Okay. No, she's not. She's not a Simi. Why? Wow, she's a Littell. So she's the first to not only be born a Bathala, but be taking the mother's name of the ancient tribe, and in that being Littell. Right? I'm spelling it correctly. Okay, yeah, I'm spelling it correctly. All right. So we have Cameron, Littell, Bathala. It's a mouthful, but it's definitely royalty. Pass the day. Okay, we do have a death. Yes, the mother that was there, she passed. Sad days truly. Let's go ahead and for Lenla, let's go ahead and set the wings already. There's no reason not to. They won't breed just yet, because again, they're so young. They're so young, there's no real... Well, screw it. I mean, at this point, food's not really an issue, is it? Let's go ahead and cut grass. We're gonna not collect the nuts first, simply because we're the only ones who can grab it. See, one of the things that the ancestral nichelings here suffer from is that their genes do not allow them to crack. They can only collect and hunt, and even then their hunt is at 2. Their attack is at 2. And they're also big-bodied, which means they're slower movers. So when it comes to cracking nuts and hunting, we are more advantageous than they are. But we can take it another step further and share the island even further by just nesting on the trees here and collecting and having them take control of all these berry bushes. Headcanon, folks, headcanon. We know that the NPC doesn't really do that, but I mean, come on. It's just the rules we made up just now. Oh, we are in actually dangerous waters. It doesn't look like Nova's gonna have any kind of partner, because C and F and all that kind of stuff, that's becoming quite common. H and F. Oh. I mean, the only thing we can have is H and A, and then we could have Nova breed. Okay, let's start with Terra then. Let's work them in and try that. It's not likely it'll work, but it's worth a try. Okay, the mating pair happened. Wing set, just double checking. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and have Tara swing into here, nest and cut grass, and then for Vondero, he'll go into here and then he'll just start cutting that grass. Alright, let's go ahead and pass the day. You know, we're gonna have to also try and examine if these nichelings... Wow, look at so many of them died out already. You can see that. Their population is dwindling. Okay. Who died for us? Apologies, I forget their names. Alright, we have Rare with a F in Homeland Immunity, so not what we wanted, but oh, she looks so cool though, right? Let's go ahead and set her wings, but let's change her name to also female, which can be problematic to say the least. Let's call her Marilyn. No, let's call her Ajax, because she looks so punk. Okay, let's check out the other children. I'm gonna do it through here just to get the notifications out. We have Donta, male, good. B and F, so the B is good. Not so much the F. But, I mean, he has 2 wings, which is incredible. Great stuff, great stuff. Let's go ahead and change his name. So I'm using all of Loneliest. Apologies if I butcher your name here, but I'm using the names that they gave me, and it's just funny. I'm just taking up the entire list. Everybody's getting a name. Caleb, you're a Bathala? No, you are not. Caleb Littell. Yes. Perfect. So he's good. Let's check out Kokoro. Has only 1 wing, but you know what? Again, like we said, we expected as such. We expected as much. I and F, again, that F trait. It's gonna be a bother. Again, we're gonna use a name here. We're gonna call him Ezra. Ezra Simi? Yes, your mother name's a Simi. Okay, yeah, so those are our newborns. And let's check out the sisters. Oh, there you go. Now we can finally take flight and hunt. Will you look at that? Well, Cameron first. She's gonna experiment with her wings, and she's gonna hunt here. Ooh, not strong enough. 1 attack. What about you? She has 2 attack. Why? Medium body. What's your body? Do you have like a small body or like a lean body? Medium body. Oh, right, that she doesn't have horns. So if Elise were to do it, this is a separate rabbit. Yeah, there you go. There you go. So 2 attack is what will do it. Elise, definitely the better hunter here. But they dominate the skies. Next, we'll have Luke just hang out, I guess, or hit the tree. Collect all this stuff. At this point, we're even going to go so far as to leave the bushes alone. We're going to have Rico actually join them over here. And have Nova collect. INC. You know, what could happen is Nova and Cameroon could be a thing. Could be a partner. Could be partnered up. But she can't get the nuts on the ground. Let's see if they can get the nuts on the tree, though. Uh-oh. You know what I hadn't considered? If they can even collect from the tree. Uh-oh. Okay, so for the sake of experimentation, let us pass the day and check it out. So, in the experimentation to fly, Cameroon Latel Bathala takes to the skies to land on this tree. Oh, that's shaking the tree. Sorry. To land on this tree. And we don't have enough movements. Okay. Well, this is just going swimmingly. But then Elise, headcanon, Elise sees this and she thinks, I too will take to the skies and land on this tree. And when you look at that, we cannot collect. Oh boy. Oh no, so I don't know if you can collect on a nut tree. Probably not. I mean, look, there are coconut trees here, so it's not all in vain. But the fact remains, goal 2 is kind of not happening. Okay, so goal 2 doesn't work. Okay, goal 2 does not work. But it might work on another island. So what do I mean by that? Well, here's this. There are going to be nichelings who see what Elise and Cameroon have done, and they tell them, look, the only way to collect these food is only on the ground. And yes, while you can collect this on the ground and not have to worry about the berry bushes, we also have to consider our long-term survival. And without enough genetic diversity, our genetic line will stagnate and we will die. A slow death. So then what is the solution? The only other solution Cameroon considers to herself is we have to fly. / leave. We have to leave the island, is what she's thinking. Is what she's thinking in her mind and making this grandiose speech. We have to leave. And while they made it home to reunite with family, they have to continue onward to explore the vastness of whatever this world has to offer. So, Elise will venture forth. See, Elise is kind of the scout, kind of the person who is, or the nicheling that is unafraid to take on these kind of challenges. So who do we want? So Luke is going to go here and join everybody else. So is Lenla. We'll have Nova wanting to come with. So he'll hang out here. Ajax, he has homeland immunity, so we only want to take 2. So we're gonna have Cameron and who else? Maybe we'll take Ajax. Yeah, we'll take Ajax. Then we'll take I want to say Darius, because he has the H gene, right? Darius and Rico. These are the nichelings brave enough to journey forth and test uncharted waters. Alright, so here's Cameroon. She's gonna head into here and then head into here. She will lead the tribe forward next in the following day. So we have Caleb. I'm gonna move him in here, cut grass. Next we have Sage, who has a beaver tail for some reason. And Darius. Next we'll get Ajax. Is that it? Is that everybody? And Elise, right, the scout. Perfect. Rico, you coming with? Yeah, why the hell not? Alright, so we'll wait till the next day, because it is Cameron who will do us the honors. What do we want to do here? Virtually nothing. Okay, we're pretty much done here. Nice. Alright, and Cameron, with the team gathered to start a new life on a new island, we say goodbye to the home island and continue on an adventure wherever it may lead into the great beyond. Cameron, let us get out of this island. Wow, and now it's a crossing, so we get to choose where we want to go next. And wherever they do decide to go, we know that they've been battle-tested and survived starvation and the worst and the attacks of Baryanas. They've had everything thrown at them, and yet the Bathala line and the clan persists and survives. I want to thank everybody who's been following along with the series. It means a great deal to me, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you for making this channel what it is, essentially. Niche, the Let's Plays is the longest running series I have on the channel and the most watched. So I thank you. Thank you for that. Alrighty. Well, with that, we say goodbye to the Bathalas. Thank you, everyone. See you next time.